truckers? Welcome back to SnowRunner. We're in the Royal BM, reconfigured from the last time you saw it. This got the flatbed on the back of it. I got to go pick up some potatoes. This is the job for the Harvest Corp, and this job will lead us to the next map, which will probably bring the Tuz 420 out to go ahead and do some scouting in. But we got to deliver some potatoes. I'm just trying to remember. No, that's where I needed to go, right back there. Let's back her on up. I already forgot where I was going because I didn't mark it. I figured I know the map now. Do I? No, apparently not. So we got to pick up 2 potatoes and bring them over to the railway terminal is where we need to go. This last episode we harvested potatoes. Well, we cultivated, then planted, then harvested the potatoes right off. And apparently we got 2 pieces of cargo. Funny thing is, I checked to see, because it said deliver potato samples, and it was like, didn't show on the map where to get it. I'm like, well, does it, have it down here? And yeah, this says only 2 left, so the only 2 we got to deliver, I suppose. Nope, that's the job. Hang on a second, we're doing that. Okay, hang on. I saw the potatoes there. I'm like, wait a minute, is that a special cargo for it? No, it is here. Potatoes, 2 cargo left. So load and load. All right, and I probably should figure out my way to get there. Well, it's kind of simple actually. So we're just going to be taking the asphalt road basically all the way there. I'll just mark it like this and like that. Clear enough. And we just got to deliver it here. That's all we need to do. But sometimes all we need to do can be sometimes the more difficult jobs. But this should be somewhat simple, I would think. Of course, asphalt roads are the ones that always damage the vehicles most on. Yeah, so then we'll, like I said, go on to the next map with the Tuz 420. And the next job for the Harvest Corp is on that map, and it wants me to bring the metal detector. Now, there was a job on this map where it said bring the metal detector to find the pipes, and it was like, I don't know why I need the metal detector. The pipes were like right there. Wasn't that too hard to find? So we're going to bring the Tuz 420 into the map, do some scouting, check on the next job for the Harvest Corp, wherever it may be, and then just go from there with the Tuz 420. See if I want to do some watchtower stuff, scout out the map. We'll figure it out as we go along. So it feels kind of weird that, of course, right now I'm recording SnowRunner. I mean, you're watching it. But just before this, I recorded an episode of Snow Plowing Simulator that should have gone out yesterday. And of course, that had nothing but snow in it. Now here I am playing SnowRunner with no snow. Go figure. And of course, last episode I played SnowRunner where I did farming. I don't know. It gets kind of messy sometimes with the title names and everything. It's kind of weird that they came out with SnowRunner, and it seems like only the quarter of the maps, maybe 1/3 of the maps actually have snow on them. I don't know. Just seems weird. So I'm guessing this is cargo you don't want to lose. If there's only 2 cargo left, and I lost this cargo, you have to go find it on the map. I mean, I suppose you remember where you tipped over. Just trying to take it nice and slow on these roads. I always find roads like this, you're just going down, you don't see nothing, and then you just hear your truck go bam, and you look down and it's like, oh yeah, 20% damage to the tires, or damage to this, or damage to that. Alright, I probably should actually mark where I gotta go. Okay, so it is just right here. Alright, goes cargo management, and so is this not where I'm going? No, wait a minute. Hit the other key, so that's for loading. 3 is to unload. Alright, gotcha. And then, let me know cargo to unload. Wait a minute, that is... not enough space. I don't have oil barrels. Loading cargo, we're not doing that. Unload cargo. No cargo to load, but it shows me 2 potatoes. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4. Where am I going with this? Is it not actually, am I not in the trigger maybe? No cargo to load. Is it not strapped into the truck? Is that what's going on here? Unpack cargo? Cargo management? No cargo to load. It says unloading cargo, but then it says no cargo to load. Unload. Well, we'll just ignore that first quest I was on after doing about 5 minutes of research on that one. Then looking back at the footage that I record, I loaded potatoes, not potato samples. And we have to go on another map to get potato samples from another field, but not the map that we're going to either. So, yeah, the Royal BM's going to sit up there with those potatoes. I don't know where those potatoes need to go. Maybe I gotta plant those potatoes in the other field to get potato samples. I don't know. I'm kind of lost on that. You would think with the steps that they do, usually they bring you step by step in a certain order. I'm not even going to the map where I got to get the potato samples from, and that is another farming job. Basically, we got to go into a field and do the same thing we did last episode to get the potato samples, apparently. But now we're going on a treasure hunt, but we're going to a different map. It's not called the swamp. That's I guess the area of the map that we're going to is called the swamp. But this one's called Heartlands, apparently. And there must be a swamp here. So we're supposed to be bringing a metal detector with us, and ooh, yeah, it's kind of wet in the middle. I see a tractor kind of like right off the beginning. Let's get the map out, and where am I going? Somewhere over there. So I'll just mark the road there, and then we'll just do that, I guess. I have no idea at all. Okay, so 2 watchtowers to the north. It seems like we're in the farthest southeast region of the Heartlands. It's kind of hard to tell when you're around the corner of the map when you got nothing showing. Alright, so it might be just 1 watchtower? No, 2 watchtowers, maybe. Yeah, so let's go there, then maybe we'll go visit the watchtowers to kind of unlock what's going on here. I don't know if there's a garage, trailer, fuel station, any of that kind of stuff here. I'm just thinking, because someone did tell me that there are upgrades on the map, but they're just not showing. I was wondering, because on the original Phase 1 of SnowRunner, they used old vehicles for upgrades, and then I started thinking just now, I wonder if they're using old tractors for areas of upgrades, but I don't see it showing me where there's... I don't see that blue box around it anywhere showing me there's an upgrade there. So the Crossroads map seemed kind of... As long as you stayed on the road somewhat, it was easy terrain. And this here could be kind of interesting if I got to go into that swampy area. So, of course, my first time on this map. Yeah, so my Royal BM now has the only two quote-unquote potatoes in the back for cargo, but that's not what I need. I need potato samples. So I either got to delete those and hopefully they get reset. I don't know if that's what happens in SnowRunner. If you delete something, does it reset? I'm not too sure. So like always, if I do go by a task, we'll go ahead and get the objective. We'll accept it. I'm not going to read what it's all about. We can always do that later on. I've said it many times, SnowRunner has so much content in it. I have, of course, not finished Phase 1, the Year 1 pass. I just barely got the Year 2 pass, and that's when we started on the Crossroads. And the Year 3 pass is getting ready to... It is out, or it's close to being out. I know you can buy it, the Year 3 pass now. But I'm not sure if any of the content has come out as of yet. This way, I suppose. I must say, this Tuz 420 is my scout vehicle of choice when going to a new map that I do not know at all. Of course, anytime you go to a new map, it would be something that you don't know at all. But I just like this one because I don't think I've ever tipped this one over. I may have. Okay, so there's special cargo here somewhere. So sometimes, what about SnowRunner, if you scroll in, I'm guessing it's right there. That'd be my guess. Yep. See it up ahead? So that's going to require a crane. And that takes up 2 spots. So the one thing, when I was fitting up the Royal BM to start the episode, apparently the Royal BM, either I was doing it wrong or something, but I couldn't get a crane to go in the front of that with the flatbed. And I thought I did that before, but apparently not. So I'm not too sure what I did wrong there. So I may have to get a different vehicle to come on down and get that, or bring the Royal BM down and then bring a separate vehicle down with a crane. We need to be going, I don't know, here, and then we'll just go here and kind of find our way over there. It's like more farming to get done on this map too, possibly. But now I just got to figure out what to do with those potatoes. Just leave them in the back of the Royal BM till we need them. This is the watchtower. Somewhere over there. So on the crossroads in the fields, I saw the yellow lines around them. So I'm kind of looking for fields here that have the yellow lines around them, which means those are fields that we can do work in. And the fields to our right, I'm not seeing any yellow lines. Maybe the one out in the further distance, possibly. But these roads are a little bit more thicker with mud and water. But I wouldn't say nothing too extreme yet. Looks like a bigger field over here, though. Aim to misbehave, and I didn't read the other one, river or something. River trouble. Any upgrades at all? No. We'll do the cutscene. Looks like a couple of things. Couldn't get an idea where that was. No, sorry, I didn't want to view the cutscene. I want to look at the map. Down here, river blockage. Aim to misbehave. Alright, so where is the other tower? The other tower is kind of back here. But I am going to drive up ahead and get those tasks that are right in front of us. So, since this is like my first region on the Phase 2, is it like this on all the Phase 2 maps? To where, unlike Phase 1, you know, you had watchtowers that pretty much reveal the whole map. It's looking like, at least on this region, to where there's a few watchtowers, but it's not going to reveal the whole map to you. Well, when I say the whole map, like in Phase 1, it revealed like 90%. But here it seems like it's not quite that much. See the show task. The flooding that followed the recent storm washed a lot of uprooted trees into the river, creating a few blockage down the stream. We could really use some help removing the biggest one of them. What's the job actually? Is it just removing trees? I'll start tracking it, because why not? Drilling spare part. Oh, so I got to deliver spare parts here. Alright, well, we're not doing that. But what I could do is if I unloaded the Royal BM of those potatoes and loaded up some drilling spare parts. I don't know if drilling spare parts is 1 for 1. Then I could bring those over, get those delivered. Then I could bring it on over to get the special cargo that we just saw, and load that up with another truck and a crane. I did not see that stump there. Those stumps. Luckily, it was the Tuz 420. The Tuz 420 is a hard vehicle to get stuck. Any other vehicle, I would have got high centered on that stump and been there for like 5 minutes trying to get out. So I'm wondering if I bring the drilling spare parts over, that makes a bridge there? Let's go over to the watchtower and see what that reveals. Garage, I don't need that much, I don't think. But a fuel station somewhere on every map is always nice, but it's not the end of the world. Of course, the one thing I should check is, so all these maps pretty much bring it to almost every other one. Actually, this map will bring you to all three, you know, and every map can get to this one. The Institute is the same way, and then 2 by 2. Okay. I think it was the Wisconsin region to where to get to one map, we actually had to go from one map to the second map to the third map. There was no easy way to just to jump through, and there was no garage in that third map. It's been a long time since we've been to Wisconsin. This doesn't look too treacherous, but I'm not going to go the way the road kind of goes. I don't think this is too deep. Famous last words. Yeah, I did say dangerous water level there. I'm going to get too cocky with this Tuz 420 one day, and it will roll over to me on me, and I'll be surprised. I guess the watchtower is over there. So the road kind of goes to our left, but we want to go to the watchtower on the right. So I think I'm just going to go in a straight line over there. Don't know if this map is like the last one, but I'm going to guess it's something like it, to where taking a straight line is always not the best idea, because I had a lot of ravines in it here and there. I think this choice was a good one. There are some little dips of ravines here and there, but nothing that we can't handle. Well, a lot of tasks over here. Abandoned gear. We might have to go check that one out. Abandoned gear is always a fun one. Just letting it scroll on through. We'll check the cutscene here in just a moment. Empty hayloft. That sounds like something we got to bring hay to. Yeah, so it's not showing any of the upgrades, if there are any. Yeah, let's have a look at the map. At the same time, we're going to advance time till 6 a.m. Village gas station. Alright, so there's a fuel station here, which is good. Aim to misbehave. Emergency retrieval. Abandoned gear. Alright, so I guess we're going to go visit up here and try to collect everything that we can. We'll top off with fuel and we get all these tasks, but I'm interested in the abandoned gear one. And someone did ask I should try out a certain mod, and I've never, in all my entire time with SnowRunner, I'm just coming over here because I thought it was a tanker that I could possibly use or something, but it isn't. I've yet to use one mod in SnowRunner. The one mod I keep saying I was going to install was the no collision camera mod. And then when SnowRunner came out, I went to watch a video on how to install a mod, and I got like 2 minutes in. I was just trying to not in a rush to get an episode recorded. I was like, oh, I'll get back to it later, but it wasn't just like a 1, 2, 3 step procedure to install a mod. I never went back to see how to install mods on SnowRunner. I'm pretty sure there's some darn good mods out there. Alright, we are all set. I mean, the roof rack should be fine. Yep, it is. Okay, we'll grab the task that's here. Telecommunications network from the last storm. The things that needs the most work is the TV tower. And we think might be just be the man for the job. Alright, we'll accept it. I'm guessing I gotta maybe bring some cargo somewhere, but the one thing with the Tuz is you can't attach a trailer to it. And that's quite a mess, alright. We got some hay for our livestock, but it's got dropped off just by the fields and not where it's needed. At least we didn't have to pay for the delivery, so there's money in it for you. Alright. I guess this is where a lot of people say SnowRunner is like really good multiplayer type of game, because if you got like 3 or 4 people with you, you can knock out a lot of these quests quickly. I'm in no rush to get them done. Abandoned gear. So there's that island here that we tried to settle a while back. We had to drop that idea when the storms came, but we had to leave one of our trucks there. Could you please fetch it for us? I sure can, and actually I'm going to start tracking that. It does say repair. So it's not just bring it back, I got to repair it. I can do the fuel. 480 in parts and 4 wheels. Well, I guess it all depends on what's broken on it. I mean, I got 480 of repair on here, but it depends on... No, wait, this is showing me what's on mine. Sorry. Roof rack, 150 in repair. 4 tires. I'm looking what's on the Tuz. This is what the Tuz would need to be repaired, but it doesn't need to be. I got 4 tires, which I can do. I can do the fuel, 450 repairs. I only got 150. Unless we run across... Unless we run across a service trailer somewhere. Where is this thing? Oh, it's out there. It's on the other side of the river. So that's quite a ways out there. Alright, so there's all that. So maybe now I'll just cruise back this way and try to open up this area right here. We'll get these 2 jobs here in our inventory, so we can always select them from here. No, sorry, from here. And maybe we'll find something over there as well, and then probably have to wrap up the episode. Not quite what I thought I was going to be doing today, but here I am. So we got a fuel. That's good. Yeah, just as for the upgrades, I'm not finding any. Although I'm told they're on the map, so you just got to go looking for them. They're not revealed to us anymore. Ooh, That's not going to be a bridge that we have to repair because I don't see no task showing it to us. Water is a little deep. Well, when I say it's a little deep, it's a little bit too deep for the Tuz. But I didn't take any damage. And luckily I'm not in that deep water long enough. Sorry if I'm panning too much, but I'm constantly looking for these hidden upgrades. Alright, so that's not going to be a bridge that we're going to repair in the future, I don't think. So I think we'll work on this map next episode. We'll bring the repair parts over. We'll fix up or take care of that bridge, the drilling repair parts. And then we'll get that special container and deliver where that needs to go. I was just actually looking for traffic. There's no traffic coming. I'm an idiot, I know. Now that I'm kind of over here, so we'll just go around the map this way. Kind of looks like farmers ordered some basic supplies that never made it here. Could you have a look around? Maybe you'll be able to find them. I was going to say, it kind of looks like a little bit of a trailer store, but maybe not. Actually, the sign says warehouse right there. Okay, so it looks like I may have just found another task over there that wasn't showing before. You probably heard about the recent weather. Apparently it's been a bad storm here. Sadly, even the water supply was not spared by Mother Nature. Now they could really use some help getting the water pipeline fixed. Okay? Oh, this is for cargo management. What can I get here? Special cargo. And that's the only option I got right here is special cargo. So we revealed that much of the map with the watchtowers. I don't know where the corner of the map actually is. Okay, so it's kind of like right here. So we got like a whole section of map up here that's not really showing to us, and it's not showing like a watchtower anywhere. This might be like a lumber area. There's like some lumber there. It's kind of like, this is what I like about the SnowRunner maps is they're very detailed, and if you get down there, it'll actually show stuff actually on the map. It's kind of cool. There's the map to the crossroads. That's where we came in. And we are currently over here. Alright, so yeah, we'll try to bring over the supplies for this. Get that taken care of. Then we'll bring the truck back over and get the special cargo. And deliver it. Where's that going? Nope, that's not the one we're looking for. Bad news is the container we lost near, you know what to do. Where do I start bringing that though? Delivered to the machine shop. Ah, that's where it goes, right where we're at. All right, so I just need a I need a cargo area that can carry 2 items, or something that takes up 2 slots, and I need a crane to pick it up with. That is what we need. It's funny it doesn't say that we need a crane. It says metal detector is recommended. I don't know why. We found it. But usually tells you recommended crane. Interesting. I hope that's the one that we need. There's a van here. I wonder if that's going to be something that we do in the future. Anyways, yeah, I'm just sitting here admiring the new map that we are looking at here. But yeah, the Tuz is working out well for us. So yeah, the potatoes. If anyone knows where the potatoes go, let me know. And also, if I delete them out of the back, does that reset them back to the original cargo area? I think it's going to, because I can't see them really hurting us that bad by deleting them and saying, well, those were the 2 you deleted, and now there's none to deliver for that mission. So yeah, I don't know where the potatoes need to go, because we need potato samples from the other field, from the other map, which we'll get to at some point. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in SnowRunner, but until then, have a good one.